My name is Benjamin Corpus. I met Luis over 40 years ago, and like earlier they were saying, he touched many lives. He literally touched my life. When he stretched his hand out to greet me, I grabbed his arm, and he went, boom, right into my solar plex. And that's his way of greeting me ever since then. And I say, literally, he touched my life, you know. And for 40 years, we've been writing partners for, gosh, since 2009. I'm out in California, and every time he came out, we wrote together, and we came out here to visit him many times. And that was our joy, bikes. So we both literally loved riding iron horses. That's what we called them, right? And he wrote this poem, and from what I gather, this was the day he drove up to Arizona to meet with Sylvia. And this is getting very emotional for me, but from what I gather, he literally missed his meeting. I think he was 2 days late because of his ride coming into Arizona, and this is what he wrote. He says, let me put my glasses here. I gotta act like who I am. He says, the title was My Harley Roadster, My Awesome Putt, and oh, my sore aching butt. From San Jose to Phoenix, I rode my Roadster, my Iron Eagle, my thundering putt. 2 days of cruising on my sore butt. I'm not complaining a bit. I loved every roaring. Although it hurts when I sit, 1,000 miles and 1,000 smiles. From San Jose to LA, then Coachella to Glendale, I was on a long run, seeking adventure and having fun. My spirit roared like an eagle in flight. I love my roaring Roadster, my Harley, my putt. I always smile as the memory of my journey, especially my sore butt. By Luis Viniegra, Mazui. And that was written in September of 1992. And that's the bike that he came on, his Roadster. It's in a picture back here. And it's an honor to read this, Sylvia. I love you, family. Love you guys.
Benjamin, thank you.
Hold on.
Poetry, to actually the school, Glendale Elementary
Yes.
District. Yeah, and he was supposed to show up on a Monday, but he didn't because his butt hurt so much. And I mean, what kind of a man is this? And he calls himself a Chicano poet. Is late. He's supposed to be responsible and show up. But he did show up 2 days later. And when I said, Mr. Viniegra, how come you were late? He goes, oh, my butt hurt. Oh, no, you don't tell a teacher your butt hurt. So we read that to the kids, and I'm like, oh, I see. Thank you.
That's the story. Thank you.
And Benjamin and Alex and the others, you remind us that among Luis's many characteristics and virtues, he was a poet, and he had a way to express himself in words and humor. And thank you as well for reminding us of his physicality. Every road trip I ever took with Luis Angel, I would return home. My shoulders would be so sore because, Luis, hey man, he's doing this. And so I was always wounded when I returned. But it was always a beautiful road trip.